Hi everyone, this video is about adding a sprite to a project. First you have to open Scratch, then you have to save this project to your computer. You can see the default sprite is a cat. If you need this one, you can keep it. If not, you can add one from the sprite list. This is the place where we can see added sprites. So for now I am going to add another sprite to this sprite list. You can choose from the categories. I am going to add this butterfly to the project. When we click on a sprite, it appears in the stage. Also it appears on sprite list. Here you can see the butterfly sprite is enabled with blue color. Think that you don't want this cat sprite on your project, so you have to remove this one from your project. For that, what you have to do is, first you have to select the cat sprite on the sprite list. Then there you can see there's a close button in the sprite. Then you click on that close button, so the cat sprite disappears from the stage. Other than adding a sprite from the available store, you can design a sprite by your own using this paint. Just click on this paint button, then you will get an interface like this. There you can design any sprite you want. If you want to add a text, use this letter T. For an example, just add a text here. You can change the font color. Like this. When you are adding a sprite here in this paint, it also added to the stage. Just trying to add another sprite, not a word or a text. Guess I want to add a ball to the stage. Just click on this circle. Change the fill color. I want to change the fill color. Likewise, you can add any kind of a sprite to the stage. Whatever you add to the stage is called sprite. Also, you can add an image as a sprite available in your computer. Go to this upload sprite icon, click on this. Then you can upload any image available in your computer. Like this. It also appears on the stage. Because of the size, the other three sprites are hidden in this project. Okay, we have already added 4 sprites to our project. Let's go through the properties of each and every sprite available in this sprite list. I have selected the lastly added image named as logo. First, let's check this one. Sprite, that means the name of the sprite display here. This name is logo, and there is X and Y coordinates. X and Y coordinates are the position where this sprite located in this stage. We can change that manually using keyboard. I am changing this X into 1110 and Y to 78. Press enter and you can see that the position has changed. Also, when I move this sprite here and there, these coordinates are changing. From that, we can change the position of each and every object situated in this stage. That means a sprite. Then in the second row, the first property is show. If you don't want to see this sprite at the beginning, you can choose this one to hide that sprite. If you want it to appear, you have to select this eye. Then you can change the size of the sprite by using this property size. So I am here, as I already said to you, this sprite is larger enough to hide these other 3 sprites. So I am going to change this to 50. Then you can see the size of that sprite become half of the original one. Also you can change the direction of a sprite using this one, or you can type the angle you need to change. Let's see. I'm going to rechange it into 90. Likewise, each and every sprite can be renamed using this one. I am going to rename this one butterfly. Now let's check on tabs available for this butterfly sprite. This one I have mentioned in my previous video. This is the place where we write the script for this butterfly. First you have to select the butterfly and then you have to write the script here. Before going to code for the butterfly, I am going to discuss you about the costumes. Costumes means the ways this butterfly or the sprite looks like. As you can see, they have given us in the store 3 types of looks for this butterfly. These 3 called as costumes. So there are 3 costumes available for this butterfly. You can use these costumes to animate this butterfly. We will use these costumes in next projects. You can change the layout of this butterfly using the available tools in this Paint. Next we will move to the sound tab. Here you can see the default sound. I will play this one. You can hear a sound of pop. Sometimes you will need this kind of sound for your projects. You can add a sound using this sound gallery, like the gallery of sprites. Here we have sound gallery. You can choose sounds of the animals, effects, loops, notes. So there are several categories. You can select whatever the category. Before you are applying this sound to your project, you can just go there and click on this play button. Then it will play for you and you can select the best one for your project. I'm just going to the animals. Just adding this one for an example. You can play this sound here and you can do the adjustment if you want using these available buttons. You can make it faster, you can make it slower, you can make it louder. Likewise, there are many options for you. If not, you can record a sound using this mic, or you can upload a sound available in your computer. Let's create this animation in our next video. You can try this.